I'm wait for the day that I have someone waiting. But anyway, it's okay. Today is Thursday, the 6th, and today I go on the Pride auction. And it's on Grandma's Closet, and my time slot is 8:30, but I think that's Central Time. So I think that means 9:30 my time. And 9:30 my time is the middle of the night for me. So I might be a little giddy at the auction. I might seem a little drunk. It's just that I'll be sleep deprived. Good morning. Good morning. My name is Mary Lane. Unboxing is my game, is my moniker. And yesterday, when I was on Johnny Cajun Roots Resellers auction, I forgot it. He's like, I'm not going to say her motto. And then I was like, I didn't remember my own motto. But I enjoyed being in an auction. I did not sell anything. I had been saying Monday and Tuesday, I didn't know what I was going to sell at each auction. So, the good news is I didn't have to run the post office yesterday. I didn't have to do invoices. But the inventory I showed for the rapid fire round at New England Cajun Roots Reseller will be the same items that I show at the Pride auction on Grandma's Closet. The classy crap auction is what she does every month. So that's what it'll be. It'll be the same inventory. So I might do a little bit more research on items before I go tonight. I've got a long day. Actually, I kind of need to take a nap. I didn't have the Mothman coffee made yet this morning because we had another round left on the Door County coffee. And the Mothman coffee, or Mothman blend from Silverbridge Coffee, is a really strong coffee. So a new batch of that before the auction is probably what I need. So behind the scenes here, I'm going to put on some hand lotion. It's honey scented hand lotion. And actually, Scooter Renee is going to be on tonight opposite us. And she has some lovely guests always. But that's how that will go. I feel like I'm bouncing between two different worlds. But it's okay. It happens. Good morning. Oh, I do ask that you speak English in my chat. I don't have the translator thing on. And I don't know what you're saying, but good morning. Welcome in, welcome in. Just please only speak English. No problem at all. I love people that come in from around the world. I'm doing okay. I'm very busy right now. I just had a Amazon delivery. And I was laughing a little. I said if I had some other people here, some other adults here, I would be making bets. Whether the, good, welcome in. I think I have something from my rack here. Good morning, Betty. So good to see you. Where did I put that? I have a dish here. Oh, where did it go? But I have a copper dish made from either Iraq or Iran. I forget which one it was from. That's good. I do have the settings on, no children. So congratulations on being an adult. But Betty here from pre-retirement days, she cooks. Oh my gosh, she cooks the most delicious meals. She has a husband that has a medical condition. I don't know what it is, but he has problems maintaining a healthy weight. He's underweight if he doesn't eat right. And gosh, I want that health condition. I don't really want another health condition. I have enough. But to be able to eat a larger amount of food would just be wonderful to me. But anyway, I was watching the little Amazon guy and he was. The street we live on is divided into four segments, and there's three dead ends. And if you come into my street the wrong way, you end up on a segment that dead ends, and I'm not over there. And there's this turnaround, and when you turn around, there's this big grate for the drain with the metal grate on top, and people have lost rims over there. I've done a turnaround over there and hurt my rim. Good morning, Angie. It's just me, Mara. So good to see you. I hope things are well in your neck of the woods. Angie's, this is very vague anymore. They've been getting tornado warnings this season. And, it's just, tornadoes to me are worse than hurricanes. Because when we get a hurricane coming, we can see it from thousands of miles off. It forms out in the ocean, and we can track the path of it. We used to be able to track the path of it. I posted on my Facebook page a weatherman who was very distressed. He's from South Florida. He said this year, because they are sending up 17% less weather balloons, and they have let go of so many people at NOAA that they will not be able to track the hurricanes and predict the hurricanes as well as they have in the past, because they have everybody that's still working in the field is stretched to the max and doing 2 or 3 jobs, which I can understand. I've been put in that position myself in the past. So you don't do things as well and thoroughly as you would have in the past. So they're going to have to, suck it up buttercup situation. And that's true for anybody that might be in the path of a hurricane this year. We had a hurricane last year that was in South Florida that spun off 17 tornadoes. If you end up in that quadrant, that back right quadrant, and a hurricane, it can cause tornadoes. We had a tornado in this neighborhood quite some time ago. Good morning, Jennifer Hayes. How you doing? Jennifer is a wonderful moderator. And I'm so happy to see moderators in my room because, Jennifer has a lot of power, whether she promotes somebody or doesn't promote somebody. And she can break your channel or make it. And this morning, I had an Amazon delivery like 2 minutes before I was supposed to come on. So I came on a minute late. I don't know if anybody noticed, but Jennifer, will you be at the Classy Crap auction tonight at Dana's? Are you moderating for her tonight, or is she having her family do that? Because I didn't know who the moderator was going to be. I got the email that tells me my time slot and all that, but I didn't get, I'm kind of in the dark as how things are moderated at that auction. It will be the first time that I'll be on auction with Dana's channel, Grandma's Closet. So I don't know how things work over there. It's like every time I go into auction, things have changed or things are different. And I've been on Johnny New England Cajun Roots Resellers. Yesterday was my 3rd time. But the first time I went on, he had StreamYard. Oh, and then the second time I was going to go on, we ran out of time. And he was new to his new streaming service. So I ended up not going on that night. But anyway, then yesterday, I didn't know how to flip my phone. No, they're not. And the reason I was saying I would rather live somewhere where there's hurricanes, because we can see them coming. Tornadoes, you get like a 6-minute or 13-minute warning from what I understand. I mean, I know they're better at it than they used to be, but I'm wondering, this coming fiscal year starting in October, all of these cuts are going to start hitting around the fall, because the physical budget that we're in right now is what was set last year, and what is being done this year will hit after October, some of it, and then after January for some of it. And I don't think people are realizing how severe things are going to change yet. I mean, things are changing some ways immediately, but budgets and stuff come in phases, and I don't think we know yet. I don't think they know yet what's going to happen. For you. All right. What about LeBron James? I'll bite. Good morning. Welcome in. You know, I don't know anything about LeBron James. I know that he was an athlete, and that's all I know. Or is in some sort of sports field. Is he a broadcaster? But anyway, while we wait on that answer, that reminds me, I have these baseball cards, and if they don't sell tonight, I'm going to do a pack break and see who all is in here. These were published in the 1990s, and the baseball players in here are from the turn of the century. The photographs are black and white, even though it's vintage still because it's from the 90s. But it's not turn of the century vintage. The cards were published in 1990. So I'm going to see what all players we have in here. This is one of those things a lot of people buy these and then they say they don't gamble, but you are gambling on getting a valuable card when you do card break, when you buy cards to break them. And same thing with Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, any kind of cards like that you get a mystery pack and you don't know who's in it. You're kind of gambling to, see that you got a valuable card. Of course, there are people out there that would buy baseball cards anyway, but I think some people get hooked on it because it's like, oh, I might, have a card in here that's worth $1 million. But so I have to look up LeBron James later and find out who you're talking about. I appreciate you, though. Thank you for coming in. Let me see. Oh, and I wanted to say, Just Me Angie has a wonderful channel. She has a talk show. She's lovely. Shout outs, and she calls it gossip. She's like, it's time for a gossip session, and she gossips about you, but in a very positive manner. It's like a wonderful shout out, and I appreciate that. She's gossiped about me several times. So tonight, when I'm at the auction, I don't think I'm going to bring this dog again, because when I have my setup for my phone, it's hard for it to show. I don't know why. It's like, right now, it's showing well. Oh, I know. I can just put my camera like here. See, part of my problem has been, like I said, Johnny changed streaming services, and I wasn't able to turn my phone around. Good morning, Bob. How you doing? Bob has a fishing channel, and I have a video coming out on Friday. He sent me a sticker, and for over 10 minutes, I gush about how wonderful Bob's channel is. He fishes live, usually 4 or 5 days a week, and then he will take us with him on his family time on the weekend sometimes. And he has a family member, just like I do, that is gluten-free, and so he'll fish for the fish. He'll get the fish. He'll take them home. He has a fillet table. And if you're squeamish, you just want to skip the fillet table segments. He shows how to cut up the fish so you can cook it. And then he'll show you how he cooks it. And he shows you the recipes and shows you how to do it gluten-free. Of course, I buy tilapia at the grocery store. So that's where my recipe begins when I'm watching Bob. So Bob is a good channel to connect with. But where was I going? Oh, the auction tonight. I'm going to be on Grandma's Closet tonight selling. But I'm not, was thinking that I wouldn't try to sell this item again. I brought this dog 3 times, and I thought about not selling it because it wasn't showing right on the camera. But I had my camera back to my right and not in front of me. And I think Dana has StreamYard. I'm hoping Dana has StreamYard. Please, Lord. I hope she has a streaming service that I can use, because otherwise I still won't be able to see what's in front. You have a little, on YouTube and StreamYard, you have a little circle that allows you to turn the camera towards you or your face, or towards what you're seeing in front of you. And because I couldn't turn my camera around yesterday, I had my actual cell phone, I don't want to call it glass, but screen on the podium on the holder. And I thank God I had changed this out this past week on Monday. I couldn't find my regular holder because I'd been traveling. So I got this new one out of the box. And I'll show it to you. And it's got, it's kind of soft here. So I didn't mind turning my cell phone around and putting my screen on this. But I couldn't see the chat, and I couldn't see how the items looked on the screen. So if I've got StreamYard going, or a service where I can flip that to, this side instead of the side that shows my face, then I'll be able to see the chat. So, and see how my items are presenting on the screen. So that's what I need to do. I'm hoping maybe I need to email Dana today and ask her if she uses StreamYard. And if she says yes, I'm just going to be so happy, because I'll be able to show things like this, and I'll be able to see what everybody else is seeing. So that will be fun. But I'm doing my coffee thing tomorrow morning. I've still got Door County coffee packets left. I'm on my last one, and I want to completely use that one up, which I think this, even though I seem coffee hyperactive right now, this coffee is not as strong as it normally is. I got up, I slept a little late this morning. I meant to, because the auction's going to be on uber late for me. So I slept a couple hours later, and I didn't want to, because I had an Amazon delivery between 4 a.m. and 8 a.m. But he came right at just like 5 minutes before I was supposed to go live. He came right at 7. So that's funny. So I got that taken care of. Anybody have any questions? Because somebody told me yesterday they did have questions for me, and I don't see them in here. Oh, here's my other little pooch. So I got a little pooch and a big pooch to sell, and he is adorable. But we can't have any puppies or kittens around here because everybody here is allergic to animal dander. So we don't buy puppy and kitten things at the auction. Generally, sometimes things are sent to us for free, and we like free. And I was selling Marty's Owls and Dolphins, but I decided, why not sell the things that we don't collect, like the pooches and the kitty cats. And I've got another dog over here. The thing is, since I can't have a dog in the household, I don't know what breeds these are. This is the most adorable little dog. And I had a friend that had this breed. It's been over 10 years ago that I was around this dog. I'm sure he's gone now. But she called him Precious. So I look at that and I think about Precious. But she had to downsize. I mean, I know you're thinking, well, send it to your friend. But she had to downsize, and her husband are in like an assisted living facility. And she had the most gorgeous things. And she had her little dog always. And I'm sure when she had to downsize, it was a sad thing. But I didn't get to see her for years. Her son and I were friends, and he passed away. And after her son passed away, I didn't contact her as much because she was friends with my mom. I was friends with her son. And so we had a multi generational friends of the family thing going on with that family. And I do miss them. I thought maybe her granddaughter was going to come to my mom's funeral. And she asked when it was and all. And then she didn't show up. I don't know if she was gathering the information for one of my exes, which is entirely possible. Um, or one of my ex's parents wanted to know where and when I was going to be to have him occupied. That kind of thing happens too. So anyway, that was a arduous trip to say the least, and I'm glad we did it. I would do it again. I would feel bad right now if mom wasn't next to dad. I really would. I would feel horrible. So it had to be done, and I'm glad I was able to fulfill some of mom's wishes as she passed on. And right now, I am, somebody asked me how I was the other day, and grieving and mourning are two different things. Grieving is internal, and internally, I'm still grieving. And grief can come and go, things can trigger it. And then mourning is, actually getting together with other people and crying and having services or a service. And when people come in with the potluck, which they did not do, kind of thing, those types of things are mourning. And it's more public. And I guess it's mourning. This is a mourning discussion because I am sharing it with other people. But somebody asked how I'm doing the other day, and I'm doing okay. I have bouts of sadness that when something reminds me of mom. And there are lots of things here that are going to remind me of mom. We shared a home together for about 2 or 3 years when she got really bad. And then she went to my brother's for a while, and then she was in facilities, in and out of facilities. And but she was always, even when she moved out of here, whether she was in a facility or she was at my brother's, she would always come back here and she'd always talk about stuff, and she'd want to know about her plants and, you know, just everything here almost reminds me of her. And it's even over here in the corner, that rocking chair is like 70 years old. I don't remember where she got it, but it's a family heirloom. Someone tried to haul it out of here, but I'm like, are you kidding me? My mother rocked me and my brother in that rocking chair, and you just want to come in here and take it. So, all those people are gone. Thank God. That's finally over with. And if I have anybody come in here ask for anything, they're not going to be able to come in the door. Or if they're already in the door, they're going to be asked to leave. And I think people get so rude about material things too. And we had a lot of that after my mom started diminishing. And I don't want to go into that. I could write a book about that for sure. It does say in the Bible that the church should not destroy the widow's house. Oh, I've seen that in action. And somebody asked me about it. And I said, that's in the Bible. This practice of churches doing that goes back 3,000 years. and some people now have perfected it. So we are having, Marty and I both are still having bouts of sadness. And, but it's, it's part of the process, and it is a process. And, I went through my anger phase, I think, before Mom passed away, as we lost her to Parkinson's disease. And things became weird between people because of the Parkinson's, and people that took advantage of it. And oh my gosh, like I said, I could write a book about it. And I'm sure those people don't want me to write a book about it. Yes, it is very frustrating, Bob. But all that's over with. The line has been drawn in the sand, and that is that. Thank God my family is getting along with it. But it was a lot of Mom's friends that were just detestable about things. But anyway, that's. I guess I'll write the book someday. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I was watching Tooch Man yesterday at auction, and he said he watched a documentary about case glass. I bought this case glass from him. Another piece of case glass, blah, 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 that is the inner vase is red. But I had covered, I think, Monday about how I thought case glass was made, and I asked him at the auction, well, did I get close to it? And then he said yes. And then he said, well, there's several ways to do it. So I guessed on one of them because I'd made a paperweight. I don't think my final paperweight video is out, or I'd show you all my paperweight. I'm going to have to save that for next week. The paperweight that I made at Tamarack in Beckley, West Virginia, and the place I was clued into this coffee and this hot dog book. And I got videos coming out about those too. But I've got to run some errands this morning, so I'm going to go ahead and go. And thank you all for expressing concern about me and being concerned about me. And it's just like, it's another kind of recovery when you lose someone important in your life, especially your mom. I mean, I don't care how old you are, your mother's still your mother, And you all have a wonderful and blessed day.